I hope y'all didn't miss when I missed a session or actually showed up to a session but couldn't record it, so I had to use the screen capture button on the Switch. Cause it's happening again. I missed session 1 of Infra Life, and then I could only play the first 30 minutes of session 2 of Infra Life, and then the Ghost of Christmas Past played on my account. And they strip mined for me until hitting the border, getting confused and not understanding, so digging down to make sure they don't die on me, and then living life. So, I would explain the twist of Infra Life, unlike, Unsaid Life and Fractured Life and Chaos Life, where I never explained the twist in my videos and realized that was a poor choice. But this time around, the owner actually made a video for it. Say what? I know, that's wild and unheard of. This is a series hosted by Irie, the person that always is final killing me or near my final death. And the voiceover is done by George. So let's just, jump into this right quick, shall we?
Welcome to Infra Life. In this series, you don't know how many lives you actually have. Once you drop down to 3 lives, your name will turn to violet. On 2 lives, you are red and hostile. But if you die again, you turn infrared and can be killed by anyone. Once you die on infrared, you are eliminated from the series. With all that out the way, let's jump into Infra Life.
As you can see from these first 10 screenshots, it was a pretty fun time at spawn and started like any other normal series. I got on before the owner did. Yeah, that's very normal. The skin I'm using is different. I go into why a bit more during Silent Life, a series that isn't coming out for a bit. Because, it's Silent Life, and the twist is you're not supposed to know how many lives people have. So I don't want to upload until much later into the series when it's obvious how many lives I have. If any, I might be dead. Who knows? You don't. I don't. Well, I do. But the others don't. I've also forgot to warn you, ignore the people in made skins. It was a joke of the series. I would have made one, but I didn't feel like it. Now the clip you're about to watch is very funny. I thought I was shielding, turns out I wasn't. Well, I was, but it's water and weirdness, and even though I was holding the crouch button, which makes it so that I crouch even though I'm in water, which means I should be shielding, I was still killed, or maybe not, by a drowned. And so, I had my iron melting in the furnace. Thankfully, later on in this session, Cosmo gives me my iron, because I was in the cave with Cosmo, so I will get the iron back, but it does kind of slow down my progress on mining a bit. But, we'll get into that in a bit. Well, yabba dabba doo. Now that last screenshot with the, sugar gain, yeah, that's because of me. I was on call with them, and I was trying to say sugar cane, and then sugar gain came out of my mouth. So yay, yoy, yobble, yay, just, I swear. Oh, I'm great at this game, trust. As you all just saw, Jess died a bunch if you actually read those chat messages. And they were on infrared, meaning they could be killed. However, the good news is there was no killing allowed on session 1. There's more to session 1, however, I have a few more clips as well as me damaging myself in the border for some reason. Which there's like a photo and then that will show up and you get to watch me have fun with that. Then I'll do some talking going into session 2 and post session 2. So yeah, without further ado, yay. Also, my team for this session was Vocal and Poggy. So yeah, I'm teamed with someone who's won 4 Twilight-related series, and then the winner of Fractured Life. I see no way this goes wrong. And that concludes session 1 of Infra Life. Now session 2, like said, I had to leave early because friends and stuff, yay. So I had to leave early. Anyway, basically, I was having trouble logging on. And if I wasn't having trouble logging on, then I'd have a video of this occurring. However, yeah, the second PvP was turned on. Jess was final killed by Sandwich, which made Sandwich public enemy number 1. And because Sandwich became public enemy number 1, his only teammate became public enemy number 2. And his only teammate is, well, Irie. And, I mean, that's a good thing for me, right? I mean, I have an average placement of 10th. And across the 6 series I've been in, so far that I've concluded, that's what made this average placement. The series only has 16 people. If I'm not public enemy, then I should be able to make it fair. Alright, and that's all the screenshots I have for session 2 of Infra Life. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. So this is my session 1 and 2 Infra Life recap. Going into session 3, which is tomorrow, I'm actually going to record, or today, depending on when this gets uploaded. Although it should upload before tonight, I'm not certain. Anyway, this is tomorrow / today / in a few hours, I don't know. Whenever. This is at some point in the next 24 hours, like before the next 24 hours. So with that, I hope you all enjoyed Infra Life, and I'm gonna be posting this. This is another daily series, like Unsaid Life, so I should be posting these daily as long as I don't miss sessions, obviously. And then on top of that, I have the finale to a series coming out Saturday, because someone dropped out and I'm being a replacement. Don't know how I feel about that, but, you know, it is what it is. It's a series I wanted to get into after I found out about it, and I seen this really chill twist that was actually kind of cool. The series is literally Chaos in a Box, and I did apply for Season 2, because it just looks so fun. Season 2 should be starting soon, and members should be announced soon. I don't know. I'll get into all that. And then, on top of all of that, there's Twilight, Silent Life, Unlasting Life, and then a few other things. Anyway, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Bye.